She already knows. You already know! You already know! I thought I was going to tell you.
They're engaged!
They're engaged! I thought I was going to tell you.
Taylor Swift's engagement to Travis Kelce on August 26, 2025, was not just another celebrity headline. It was a seismic moment in pop culture, reverberating through living rooms, classrooms, and social feeds around the globe. For years, Taylor's love life has been the subject of speculation, inspiration, and even a little bit of heartbreak for her millions of loyal fans, the Swifties. But this time, it was different. This time, it was a celebration that felt personal to anyone who had ever listened to a Taylor Swift song and dreamed of a love story worthy of the movies. It all began with a single post. Early that morning, Taylor shared a carousel of candid, joy-filled images on Instagram, captioned with just the right blend of wit and heart. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. The phrase instantly set fans alight with speculation. Only Taylor could turn such a playful line into a global headline. The photos told their own story. Taylor and Travis beaming in a sun-drenched Missouri garden, friends and family laughing in the background, and a close-up of an antique-inspired diamond ring glinting on Taylor's finger, an heirloom creation by Kindred Lubeck. Within minutes, the post had racked up millions of likes and comments. But what no one could have predicted was the tidal wave of emotion that would soon follow, especially from Taylor's youngest fans. The internet is quick to latch onto a moment, and this was no exception. In classrooms around the world, from California to Cape Town, the news spread like wildfire, whispered between best friends in the back row, or shouted with glee across the playground. Yet, it was one little girl, no older than 8 or 9, whose reaction would become the heart of the story. Caught on camera by a classmate in a bustling elementary school hallway, the girl's reaction was pure, unfiltered joy. She jumped up and down, her voice trembling with excitement as she squealed, "Taylor's engaged." Tears streamed down her cheeks. Her friends rushed to embrace her, and for a brief, magical moment, the hallway became the center of the universe. The clip soon found its way onto TikTok and X, where it exploded in popularity. In a world so often jaded by cynicism and bad news, here was a child's raw, honest delight, and it was contagious. Viewers around the world saw themselves in her. Parents shared the video, recounting how their own children had similar reactions, some beaming as if they'd gotten engaged themselves, others unable to stop smiling for the rest of the day. On social media, one fan tweeted, "What just happened? I get out of school and Taylor is engaged." Another summed up the prevailing mood. Young girls around the world just had their belief in romanticism reignited. Taylor Swift engagement is a love story and she just said yes. The magic of the moment was that it wasn't just about Taylor and Travis. It was about the millions of fans who had grown up with Taylor's music as the soundtrack to their lives. From Love Story to Lover, from Paper Rings to Enchanted, her songs have always painted vivid pictures of love, heartbreak, and hope. For these young fans, seeing Taylor's own fairy tale unfold felt like watching a beloved character finally get her happy ending. The media quickly picked up on the groundswell of excitement. Morning shows replayed the viral video, while news sites ran stories about kids holding back happy tears in school hallways. BBC News aired a segment showing groups of students hugging and screaming as the news popped up on their phones, teachers peeking out of classrooms to see what all the commotion was about. Meanwhile, the story ignited a wave of nostalgia among older fans who reminisced about the first time they heard Taylor's music and how it had shaped their own dreams of love. Celebrities and friends joined in the celebration. Brittany Mahomes, wife of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, posted, "Two of the most genuine people meet and fall in love. Just so happy for these two." Even President Donald Trump, not always known for his warm words about Taylor, took a moment to wish the couple luck, calling Travis a great player and Taylor a terrific person. Tennis champion Iga Swiatek gushed, "Oh my God, I'm so happy for her. She deserves the best." Sabrina Carpenter, one of Taylor's closest friends, reposted the engagement photos with a cascade of heart emojis, while brands from Disney to the NFL joined in, sharing congratulatory messages and even launching limited edition, engaged-era merchandise. The Kansas City Chiefs official account posted a highlight reel from their last Super Bowl win alongside a congratulatory message, cementing the day as a celebration not just of love, but of sports, music, and community. For a brief, shining moment, it felt like the whole world was on the same side, cheering for Taylor and Travis. Behind the scenes, the proposal had been weeks in the making. Travis Kelce orchestrated a romantic evening in his backyard in Lee's Summit, Missouri. He filled the space with flowers and fairy lights, invited Taylor out for a quiet glass of wine, and then, with a nervous smile, dropped to one knee. Taylor's answer was a tearful, joyful yes. Travis's father, Ed Kelce, later revealed that the family was FaceTimed moments after, calling the scene beautiful. Taylor wore a dreamy, striped Ralph Lauren gown that sold out online in hours. Fans, ever the detectives, immediately began decoding every detail. The explosion emoji in Taylor's caption, a nod to their initials, TNT. The subtle references to her upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl, set for release in October. The engagement ring, the object of obsession for Swifties everywhere, was a vintage Old Mine brilliant cut set in yellow gold, chosen for its timeless elegance. Jewelry blogs and fashion sites rushed to analyze every facet, and by midday, jewelers reported an uptick in requests for the Taylor ring. But it was Taylor's response to the viral video of the little girl that truly cemented this engagement as a cultural event. The clip had been shared thousands of times, and when Taylor herself commented, "Keep dreaming big, sweetheart," it sent a new ripple of excitement through the fandom. Those 4 words, simple but powerful, became a rallying cry. The hashtag Keep Dreaming Big trended worldwide, and teachers reported that more students than ever wanted to write stories, sing songs, or talk about their hopes for the future. Taylor's message was proof that dreams can leap off the page and into real life. Soon, more stories poured in. Videos surfaced of entire classrooms, breaking into applause as the news was announced. Girls made friendship bracelets at lunch. Principals read Taylor's message over the loudspeaker. After-school arts programs and dance studios held engagement parties, where kids wrote their own forward dreams on banners and sang along to Taylor's greatest hits. The sense of community was palpable, a reminder that pop culture at its best brings people together. As days passed, the impact only grew. Celebrities posted childhood photos, sharing what Taylor's music meant to them and how her story inspired them to chase their own dreams. Brands released limited edition products emblazoned with Keep Dreaming Big, from notebooks to t-shirts. Swifties of all ages, from preschoolers to college seniors, shared stories of how Taylor's music gave them hope through tough times. The little girl whose hallway reaction started it all became an overnight celebrity. She was invited to appear on local morning shows, received letters from classmates and teachers, and even got a surprise FaceTime call from Taylor's management team. Her family shared that she now dreams of becoming a songwriter, inspired by Taylor's words. But perhaps the most magical part of this whole phenomenon is how it galvanized a new generation of dreamers. For every little girl who cried tears of joy in a school hallway, there were thousands more at home, in classrooms, in dance studios, and in bedrooms, all believing a little more in magic, in happy endings, and in the power of dreams. Taylor's engagement became more than a headline, it was a moment of collective hope. In the end, it's not just the story of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. It's the story of every fan who has ever sung along to You Belong With Me, every parent who watched their child light up at the sound of Taylor's voice, every teacher who saw an entire class inspired to write, create, and dream a little bigger. It's proof that fairy tales don't just live in storybooks, they can happen in real life. And sometimes, they start with a single joyful scream in a school hallway. And for all those who didn't want the moment to end, one thing is certain. Taylor Swift's love story is far from over, and as she's shown the world, the best chapters are still unwritten. So keep dreaming big, because you never know when your own fairy tale might begin.